No, I need to calm down, man. I need to calm down. I can't. Forget it. Crystal Lake. Thank you. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications. That helps me out a whole bunch, and hopefully it's good for you too, because you won't miss these when they go live. Now, we are finally going to be taking a look at Crystal Lake with a song called Into the Great Beyond. It's an official music video. They are a Japanese metalcore band from Tokyo, and I'm super amped. I got a brief vocal introduction to them when I recorded a reaction to the collab with Spiritbox and Holy Roller, and it was awesome. Can't tell you why I haven't gotten to them sooner. You know, there's so many requests coming in. We are doing our best to kind of work through these. When I say we, I mean Tank the Tech and I. We're always chatting about how many requests come in and how much pressure there is to get to all this music, but it is exciting and we do enjoy it. Crystal Lake, I can't wait to take a look at this band. I'm a big metalcore fan anyway. I grew up in the core scene, so I'm sure I'll be familiar with at least the style and genre. I can't wait to see what their twist on it is. So, without further ado, Crystal Lake, Into the Great Beyond, official music video. Let's see what you got. Okay, I know it's early days, but this is such a typical metalcore thing. You're going to hear these chords ring out and you're going to hear the lead work underneath. The drums and the rhythm guitar are going to provide a real build up for you in this. They're going to be doing it at least until everything kicks in, and I'm assuming there's going to be an extra piece of energy coming in very shortly after where I just paused there. So it makes me smile, makes me happy. It's like a throwback for me. I like it. Yes, come on, Crystal Lake. Come on. Now I know why you guys were on me about this. Oh, that is fire. That is fire. I'm going to leave it where it is because it'll track, but this is so cool. They showed a lot of cards earlier. I wanted to pause earlier. You guys know me. I pause early all the time, but I just was enjoying that too much. They showed a lot of cards earlier. What I mean by that is there were certain things that metalcore bands can do. There are certain expected pieces, and not expected in terms of a replica, but the style of it. And they did that all early on before the vocals kicked in. I really, really like that because it's kind of showing a lot of thought and care to the song early on, knowing that they're going to take it in a different place. They're going to still give it energy. It's a long song. It's 7 minutes, but damn, I'm into this so far. Okay, so you've got that slower piece where even though there's a lot of energy and things going on, it still feels like a slower piece. I'm expecting it to pick up the pace massively. And a small indicator of that was because you can hear how that hi-hat is keeping steady pace while everything else is working around it. It's a big indicator that there's going to be a change. His vocals are ultra aggressive and I love them. I know it's a music video, again, sure, but some of the best brutal screams on a metalcore band I've heard in a long time. This is fire. Change progression of the era. I will never retreat. I move into the great beyond. I move into the great beyond. Now it's where you have my life. I'm born. My will shall be done. Oh, this is taking me back, man, and in the best possible way. Oh, they're good. They're good. That secondary scream coming in, that's much more high pitched, whiny cry, even. I used to do some of that myself in our band, and it's just a counter to that brutality and the kind of depth and growl of the main vocal. Wow. Really special. Drummer is insane, and I love the guitar tone on this. Super thick, super full. I'm not sure if there's a lot of layer into it or if they just mic'd it up really, really well, but it just sounds so heavy. Every time they hit a chord, every time they chug, it just sounds like it's taking up so much room in the mix, and I'm all for it.
I want to fight my dream until I die. My story has no end.
Come on.
My story has no end.
No. I need to calm down, man. I need to calm down. I can't. Forget it. Crystal Lake. Thank you. I was going to say early on, I hope we get a breakdown. I think we're going to get a lot of stuff in this because we're almost 2 minutes in out of a 7-minute song, and I'm so hyped already. Those gallops, those quick gallops there, leaving that space, make the drummer's doing such a good job of doing something really complicated with his feet, but really simple with his hands. And there's a counterbalance to that provides a heaviness, right? So the guitars can sit on top, they can accent the feet, and they can leave the rest to be just a blend that sits in the middle. There at the end, we heard that no. That's like a typical signature piece. You're going to hear a lot of chugs, and then you're going to hear, I'll go back so it leads in, and then you're going to hear the tail off, and the tail off is always that lead piece, and it's done in a way that there's a retreat and an up and down to it, so that last note links directly back into the chug again. It's always smart. Here it's done really well. I would love to see these guys live. I think it'll get ultra violent. Okay, so, that piece feels like a chorus, and he is singing, he's been singing throughout the whole song Into the Great Beyond. I'm in love with that in a big way because that lead work is so clean and so good. So damn good. When I say clean, I don't mean clean. I mean clean as in it sounds really polished and perfect. Accurate. I love the relationship between the lead and the rhythm guitar because there's one providing the backbone, the melody, it's filling up space, and then that lead on top. And the phrasing that he was screaming there almost sounds melodic. Again, that is another signature trademark. It sounds melodic. You could almost hear him singing it. I know there was the trade-off between the two screams going on. It just sounds awesome and brutal. And to be honest, in a lot of metalcore songs, you do get a clean vocal in the chorus. I'm not mad. They do what they want. These guys are just killing it right now. My legs are broken. I will walk until my legs are broken. Oh, I love what they're doing. This choir effect that's coming in there. Whenever you get people screaming or singing, I say it all the time, it doesn't actually matter if they're really great screamers or if they're really good singers because the accumulative effect has the desired effect that you want, right? So it all balances out. I love what they're doing there because they're taking certain ideas and to give them life and give them a bit more length, they're changing certain things, and a lot of it has to do with the drumming. Yes, the bass, yes, the guitars will kind of link into that. Whoever got this guitar tone. People would pay big money to get this. It's hard to do. It's great. I knew this was coming. That's beautiful. That vocal choir in the back. I'm gonna leave it there to track forward. This is heavy. The sound is so full, and whoever had to master this, just buy them a beer, buy them a meal, buy them a car. It's so full. When it feels like it can't get any more full. You've got the lead work pumping right in the front, the vocals sitting as a nice blanket on top of everything. And when that drummer came in with that extra kick, now it's almost too much, but in the best possible way. Slow down to that kick. Okay, so there is a clean vocal behind there. Really like that. I said a lot of guys do that. I wouldn't be mad if they did or didn't, and I'm so glad they did, but I'm glad in the way that they did that underneath the scream. Not on top, underneath, a little bit towards the back as well. You can push it away with spatial effects and things like that, but wow. I love the fade outs. Really nice, especially with such a powerful melodic piece. There's a lot of things here. A lot of people. Almost looks like coding because there's so many names. I'm gonna let it run a bit because I'm not sure what's actually happening. Okay. Listen to the strings on that. You got that clock ticking as the percussion. Is this part of the song, or is this just because they have the credits running? I hope it's part of the song. I hope it sits on the album. Sometimes bands do this as a linker between two different songs, so it'll link directly in, but it does have a lot of the same tonal structure as the song we just heard, so it would make sense if it was an add-on to the end of that. It would also make sense if it was something that linked into the next song. Sick. Awesome. I always like to let that kind of stuff run because I don't, one, I want the people to get the credit who put the hard work into that. And two, I don't know, I don't want to devalue the song. It's there for a reason. So that was really, oh my God, that ticked every box. Listen, I come from the core scene. My band went on tour with Underoath. We're on tour with Haste the Day. I know this genre. They are very, very, very good. And almost impossibly good. I would pay a decent amount of money to see them live. And speaking of live, if they have any live stuff out there, please let me know. Please send it my way because I need to see it. I just need to. That just throws me back all the way to being on stage with my brother at a festival, everything from loading the gear in to, playing the show, going out and meeting people. Playing in small clubs that are jam-packed and it's overheated and everyone's sweating, but the music it almost feels like you're stuck in a moment and you're there forever. It's a big part of my, I don't want to say childhood, but my kind of young adulthood, and just, it's important to me. It's very important. So absolutely love that. And please, if there's any live stuff, send it my way. There will be much more Crystal Lake on this channel, especially if it sounds anything like that. I really loved it, and thank you for sending my way. Thank you for being patient. And until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.